Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion again, where I am pleased to announce that I have managed to tear myself away from playing Project Eternity for more than 5 minutes and come back to play some more Oblivion. So, we are in the Market District. It is 8:51 AM. Zog's got a little bit of a headache after last night, both from the conk on the head he got from Lucy on the Chance, as well as all the booze he drank beforehand. But he's going shopping today. He is going shopping because he's got lots of money and some really crappy equipment, to be honest. So, yeah, we're going shopping.
Bye.
We need to preserve a certain amount of gold so we can, you know, save it up and take it back to Orsinium with us one day. That's one of our goals. But, we also kind of need to invest in ourselves as an adventurer, because otherwise we're not going to be getting very much gold to bring back to Orsinium. So first things first, we don't have any proper armor, so let's go in here. Hello?
The best defense. That's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor. The very best.
Light armor, right.
Can I interest you in some of my
right
wares?
up our street. That's for damn sure. Let's see, what have you got? We're buying items from it at 307% of their value, which sucks, but never mind. Looks like we're going to be getting a bit of a mishmash of stuff here. We've already got leather greaves, so we don't really need to worry about that. Let's get a fur cuirass, maybe? That's armor level 2. Leather cuirass is armor level 3, though, so... Although, I'm going to be completely honest, I like the way the fur cuirass actually looks, so I'm going to have that instead. We've already got leather greaves, so let's get some fur gauntlets. And some fur boots. That should do.
Thank you. Come again.
He doesn't look very pleased, does he? Well, we don't care.
Bye.
There we go. That's a step in the right direction. Yeah. Much better. Now, we also need weapons. We've got our fine iron warhammer, which admittedly is pretty damn good. It's served us well thus far. It maybe need a bit of repairing though, come to think of it. But we'll do the hammery smithy business in a minute. However, we need slash and smash. Although what we really need is a bow.
What?
I don't know if he's going to have any.
What can I interest you in?
He's got arrows, that's good. A noble war axe, wow. It's a bit rubbish. It's 12,900 gold, and it does less damage than an iron warhammer. Then again, it is one-handed, so... Still. Steel battle axe, on the other hand. Oh, hello. Probably just slightly less damage than our fine iron warhammer, but it attacks faster. That's tempting. We like axes. We do. Zog likes axes. In fact, he prefers them to hammers. On the whole, that's tempting. We need a one-handed weapon that's better than our rusty iron war axe, really. Oh, hello. He's got a chainmail helmet. Noble cuirass. Wow. We're in a heavy armor. Oof. A leather shield would be good. Let's have one of those.
You drive a hard bargain.
The helmet's tempting. Kind of pricey though. For just one more point of armor. We'll leave that for now. Steel mace would be good. Steel war axe would also be good. I can't believe the steel mace does 4 more damage than the war axe. That's a lot more. Really. I want the steel battle axe, I really do. I want it so very badly. And I think I'll pick up a steel mace as well.
I let that go too cheaply.
You're having a laugh, mate. And we'll sell this. Only just one more point of damage over the battle axe, so that's fine. We've got an ebony short sword, which is worth a fair amount of money. Thank you, Lucy, in the chats. Got the blade of woe. Sell that as well. Thankfully, we don't want anything to do with those. We'll let Slash and Smash fellow here to do what he wants with it. Herbal grow Orkolg, even. Okay, that looks good. We need a bow and some arrows, but he doesn't have a bow, so. Nice, very nice. Oh, the Black Hand hood. Oh, I'll get rid of that somewhere else. Okay, this is good. Right, let's see. No, let's make you 3. Let's make you 1. My bow is going to be 2. Excuse me, viewers. I had to cough there, just random tickle in the throat. Couldn't do anything about it. Apologies. Sorry. Coughing and drinking on air. Not good. Professional standards here at Sorcerer Dave. Let's Plays. So yeah, this is good. This is even better. I do like the steel battle axe. I do. I like it so very, very much. Yeah, that definitely attacks faster than the hammer, which is good. Attacking fast in Deadly Reflex is quite good indeed, because it allows us to exploit openings a bit more easily. It doesn't attack much faster than this mace, to be fair. But the reason I got the mace, really, is just so that I've got something to use with a shield. Stabbing with that looks like it'd do a bit of damage. Those spikes. Not so sure about stabbing with this, but you know, people say, "Oh, you shouldn't stab with an axe." Well, actually, you know, you're not really stabbing with it. You're just bonking someone in the face with it to knock them off their guard. Really, the fact that it translates into a power attack in this game, it's by the by. But you know, yeah, sure, you'd stab with an axe in combat like that if you felt it was necessary. But yeah, no, I particularly like the steel battle axe. I won't lie, but I like the steel battle axe in this game because it looks like the one Conan uses in Conan the Barbarian in the Battle of the Mounds scene. And they're fighting all the horsemen. He has an axe which looks a lot like this one. It's completely ridiculous, obviously. Like, if you know anything about medieval weaponry, this is a completely absurd axe. It's like ridiculously huge. On the bright side, it isn't like a double-bladed axe, which is even more ridiculous, because the only reason you would even have a double-bladed axe to begin with is for chopping wood. You would never, ever bother to use one in combat. It would be ridiculous, but it is still a bit of a daft weapon, this. But I love it because it's cool. It looks like Conan's axe, and therefore it is good. Yes, Dave, what is good in life? This steel battle axe, for one. Look at it. It's awesome. I got this as well, which is good. I can advance towards pesky archers in the arena. Holding this in front of me. Good stuff. So yeah, I need a bow though. I need a bow. I need a bow, I need arrows, and the other thing I need is alchemical equipment. Where would I find a bow? Maybe here.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Good for you.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Iron bow. Anything better than that? No. No, not really. Whatever it'll do. It's a bit basic. It only does 6 damage. It's pretty puny.
At any price.
Bows just are in Oblivion. And Deadly Reflex seems to make the difference between melee damage, say like that, and bows ridiculously big. But then again, when I think about it, God, How much gold is that per arrow? 3? Fucking hell. Let's get 30. 99 gold for 30 arrows. Yeesh.
I appreciate your business.
Yeah, I bet you do, at those prices. There we go, we've got 34 iron arrows and a bow. Having the bow's good, if nothing else, because if I've got the bow equipped, I run faster. Yep, seems to do the job. Alright then, well, yeah. You have to remember, though, I suppose, when it comes to the archery damage, that our archery skill is 25, whereas our blunt skill is 40, so that's a significant difference there, which is probably not helping. Our strength is also higher than our agility as well, so yeah. To be fair, we're not playing as the race most suited to archery. It has to be said, but whatever. Yeah, okay. Alchemical equipment now. That's the last thing. Although we also want to sell that Blackhand hood. These guys will buy it, surely. Trade goods. That sounds nice and generic.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name of Thorinir.
Not really. Zog's line of expertise. Sorry.
What can I interest you in?
Can I interest you in... Where is it? Where's the bloody thing? There. 0 gold. Oh, I forgot it is worth 0 gold, isn't it? Well, I will give it away anyway.
Tell your friends about me.
We'll be like, what will you give us for this? And he'd be like, I don't want anything for it at all. Or I won't pay for anything for it. For whatever reason. Why the hell would he say that? I don't know. It's confusing. Why would he not pay anything for it? It's a magic hood with a pretty good enchantment on it. I don't know. But we were just like, no, take it. I don't want it. And just sort of threw it in his face and left, I guess. Yeah, I do kind of apologise, by the way, about how glowy everything is. Look at that, right there. I have had a couple of comments about that. It's the fact I have to use HDR lighting, you see, because it's the only way that Oblivion Reloaded works. Oblivion Reloaded requires you to have HDR lighting enabled. Unfortunately, the HDR lighting in this game is pretty diabolically, well, you know, luminous. And I've never been a fan of it. I always used to play with bloom lighting on instead of HDR, but never mind, I guess.
What do you think? Does that
I guess I could try switching it to bloom at some point just to see what happens, but, you know, it does say in the README for Oblivion Reloaded you must enable HDR, so sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway. Gilded carafe. What's a carafe? Huh? Can't be what I'm looking for. I have no idea what a carafe is. Need to find an alchemy shop. Where am I gonna find an alchemy shop? First edition bookstore. Oh, went in there. Other day. Went to look for quill and inkwell. Didn't have any. Redguard, bookshop owner got very annoyed with me. The main ingredient. Ah.
Finally, a new customer. Please, look around. Just promise me you won't buy from that fetcher, Thorinir.
Thorinir?
I cringe whenever that name is mentioned. His inventory has to be stolen or something, because his prices are so low. They're below my cost. At this rate, I don't know if I can keep my doors open. All the people are spending their money there. Bah! If you want to help out some poor merchants, head on over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She'll fill you in with the details.
Now, I think Zog would not necessarily have been interested in that if it had been put any other way. the way he described it by saying the guy must be, he must be using stolen merchandise because of the, the way he's cutting the prices and stuff like that. That's got Zog thinking, this man is without honor, thinking, maybe someone should do something about this guy. But it's not exactly a priority right now, has to be said. Alright, here we go. Oh god, it's so expensive. I don't know what I'd be best off with. I don't know what each of them do. I can't remember. Oh, I can't afford it. Bollocks.
Pleasure to serve you.
Yeah, your extortionate prices. Maybe Thorinhead's got the right idea. Oh dear. Glad to grow Magosh's house. Oh, there's been all sorts of debates in the comments section about this whole... about two things, actually. One, whether grow something means son of, and the other was how long the natural lifespan of orcs is. Which, it's typical YouTube comment stuff, because there was about 10 million comments full of people arguing back and forth about this and that. And I managed to find out the answer to both questions after Googling both of them in about 5 fucking minutes. So, yeah, as it turns out, yeah, it is grow blah blah for son of, and it's gra something something for its daughter of. It's like it is in, when you have son on the end of a surname in English or in, in Scandinavian or whatever. It's a similar sort of deal. Or what was it? How is it in Russian? I think it's something of itch. It's son of. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes orcs, instead of having their father or mother's name, they will have the name of the stronghold they're from, but that's actually rarer. Usually it's their same-sex parent. That's how it works. I googled it. That's how it works. And the other one was orc lifespan, and people were just sort of arguing the toss over it. Saying, oh, they're actually a type of elf, so they should live long like elves. And other people saying, no, they don't. And I just googled it, and literally within about 2 minutes, I found the UESP and the Elder Scrolls wiki, and both of them basically just said, yeah, they live about as long as humans do. So yeah, I don't know what people's thing is. I guess maybe they've just not heard of Google or something, but whatever. Beggars. Zog, he has difficulty grasping the concept of a beggar. Back in the old orc stronghold. I don't think there just wasn't such a thing as a beggar. No one ever went hungry, but the thing at the same time, everyone did a job. Everyone sort of did something, pitched in to help the community at large, So someone standing around on the street doing nothing all day other than asking people to give them gold is just sort of like, it confuses Zog a little bit, if nothing else. Sort of, why don't you just go and do something for someone? Why don't you, get a job, essentially?
Morning.
Yeah, well, we've got what we could get. Ah, look at this. Apartment. So this is the apartment that was for sale, huh? Very cool. Gosh, you know what? If I'd had this when I was playing with Idris, that would have been perfect. Alas, we're not playing as Idris anymore. Never mind. Let's see. Well, yeah, we've bought all we can. We've got about 98 gold left, which is a bit shit. But never mind. The things we spent money on, we had to spend money on. We've got armor now. We've got proper weapons. We've got a shield. We've got about half the alchemical equipment we need. We're getting there. Are we hungry or thirsty or anything? Don't know. I'm gonna go back to the Elven Gardens to fill up our canteens at the well, though. That I definitely am gonna do. Every time I go through that fucking gate, I'm expecting the game to crash for some reason. It's that long pause between pressing the button and the loading screen. It just sort of makes me freak out a bit.
just don't think about it.
If you're
The
looking
Elder
for
Council will
books,
take care of things.
That's that cat. It seems to have not quite grasped the concept of jumping. It's strutting. Like, cats don't walk like that. That is a strutting cat. It's got the Bee Gees playing in its head. Anyway. Drink, 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 drink. Wow, are we still not... Now we're full. Ooh, hello. Fathis Yule's chest needs a key. Where are you off to, cat? Whatever. I don't know if they have domesticated kitty cats in Orsinium. Probably not. The arena. Zog wants to go back immediately. He really does, but at the same time, personal glory and wealth in the arena is different to what he's actually here, you know, supposed to be doing, which is gathering riches and money and things like that. You know, what's this? Tax, pillaging, bandits. Pure Legion, blah blah blah. Caves in the southern tip of the Imperial City Isle report to be home to a clan of goblins. Knights of the Order of the Dragonborn, loyal warriors of Talos. Recently sent a scouting party to investigate these claims and none have returned to date. Caves. Goblin caves. They might have treasure. They might indeed. I think we have a new plan, ladies and gentlemen. Southern tip, it said, I think. So, yeah. There are goblin caves quite near the Imperial City. That's, interesting. Who knows what else is around on the Imperial Isle, in fact. Come to think of it, we should probably go exploring. See what we can find, Azog. And it'd be nice to get out of these city walls as well. Ah, get out in the open with the fresh air. Look at that view. Oh, yes. Oh, look at all the wide open country, Zog. Don't you just want to go and explore it all? Charging off into the woods. Well, can't do that. Not without ample supplies of food, water, and a tent, for that matter. And a bedroll. Which we haven't got. That was the other thing we needed to get, but we've run out of money, so... They're quite expensive, trust me. I found out when I was testing the game. Right. Well, let's go this way. Here we have... Ooh, stables. Yum yum. I don't know if Zog's ever going to get a horse. He may not, to be honest with you. I think he'd rather eat a horse. But then again, you know, he understands that they're not there for food. They're supposed to be there for you know, riding. I don't know. After traipsing around the Imperial Province for long enough, he might relent and actually get a horse just to speed things up. But it's not something that's on his mind right now. I'll put it that way. Oh, it's going to start raining, apparently. Fine. I care not for rain. Rain is good. Rain is free shower. By Shrine of Julianos. What is this? Turn the music up in the background again, by the way. And I got rid of some of the tracks that were obnoxiously loud. I think the offending articles previously were some of the modded music I had and some Diablo 2 music I had. Some sort of shrine or whatever you'd call it. I have to admit, Oblivion Reloaded makes the rain look a lot better than it was before. It really does. I don't really know how it does it. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think maybe it's the raindrops, but it looks much better than before. Ooh, buildings. Some sort of settlement. I'll put that music back in probably once I've got around to, you know, once I've got off my lazy arse, loaded it into Audacity and reduced the volume of it a bit, but until then I've just got rid of it. Because I noticed in the previous episodes I've recorded it, the sound, the music's been really bloody quiet, except for the times when one of those tracks was playing, and that's a shame because I really like the custom music. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like magic. Don't trust it. I'm gonna stay away. Sheep. Again, yum yum. Who are you?
What do you want?
This is Leptocron Yandel, apparently.
I don't even know what a will-o'-the-wisp is, much less how to kill one. I think they're just swamp gas myself.
Really?
Good day.
Alien column things. Fields! The leaks. I better not pick these, they might mind. Hello? What are you doing? You want to fight? Do you want to fight? I'll give you a fight. I will.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, you want me to?
Nobody goes into the mountains but hunters and thieves on the lam. Food and shelter is hard to come by. You too.
Okay, right. He was just... I don't know what he was doing, but he's got back to work now, so... Oh, he just killed a wolf. That was what he was doing. That's why he was all on edge. I'll take the pelt, since they're not interested in it, evidently. More sheep. Where's this? Zog's never seen Alien Ruins before, so this is interesting. Hestra runestone. Oh, look, yeah, here. Again, also interesting. Morning glory. Alchemy things, I have no idea if they're useful or not. Ah, yes, the world map, finally, right. Almost forgot about this. Okay, so I can zoom in and out, which is pretty sweet. Thanks to the dynamic map mod, and this as well as part of the dynamic map mod. I've got a completely new map. This is particularly cool because it gives you a much more detailed view of the world, including all the different landmarks and things. And it's actually, it somehow, I don't know how it does it exactly, but it detects if you've got certain mods installed, like unique landscapes, for example, because that right there is the Dark Forest, and that is something else, I'm not sure what. This little patch here is something else. That, I think, is the Gerald Glacier, maybe. This is something else as well. So is this. And that, I guess. So that's really, really freaking cool. I like it, and yeah, I get it's not a paper map. I get that because some people will evidently, you know, they'll probably say that, you know, paper maps are more immersive and stuff, and I generally tend to agree with you. Only thing is, they're just the paper map for Oblivion is really rubbish. To be honest with you, it doesn't have anything useful on it other than the towns and the roads, and even then, not all the roads. So, you know. What this one reminds me of is the map that came with box copies of Morrowind, and I think you've got a copy of it in the Elder Scrolls Anthology, which was this. Although the one in the Elder Scrolls Anthology is in black and white, whereas the original one was in colour, which was this really gorgeous hand-drawn map of Vardenfell, and it had every little settlement and ruin and road and forest and mountain painstakingly drawn and illustrated on the map. along with the names of these places. Like Daedric Ruins would be drawn on there, you know, on the little islands and stuff they're on, and their name would be written in Daedric underneath it, for example. And sadly, no such map exists for Oblivion, but this is something close to it, I'd say, you know, because I can zoom in quite a bit, and I can have a look, and I can say there's an Iliad ruin there, there's something over here, something over there, you know, some sort of foresty thing up here, and another thing there, and I really like it. I think it's great, basically. I think it's fantastic. So yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. I hope you'll agree, and I like the fact that I can zoom in and out as well. And like I said as well before, no player map marker either, so we don't know exactly where we are. We just have to work out where we are based on the map markers on them already on the map, as well as you know, just using our brains, looking at the geography and stuff. And also it marks things like runestones and way shrines on the map, which didn't previously have map markers of their own, which is cool. So yeah, and I believe as well, if I press insert, I can put a, for example, if I toddle on over here, and press insert, and let's say interest, add new map marker name, we'll call it Strange Pillar. Map marker added. Strange Pillar. There you go. We've added our own map marker. So I think that's also pretty freaking cool. We can add our own map markers, which I believe we can possibly fast travel to. No, we can't. Okay, well that's fair enough. But you know, yeah, pretty cool. I think personally, I think it's pretty awesome. Very, very cool mod. Very little mod, you know, but it adds quite a lot to the game, I feel, especially with a character like this, who's going to spend a lot of time outdoors and in the wilderness, you know, yomping across the countryside. Who the heck are these guys? They've got weapons. They are near to the farms. Bandits? What's going on? Who are you? Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, one down. They are bandits. You! Oh god. I thought the game was going to crash there. But I should probably save it. What are you doing? What are you... Well, I'm speechless. There he is. Let's go. He's drowned. Oh, or maybe he was killed by this. Ugh. Dead slaughterfish. Yeah, you'll notice the underwater shaders are different, and also when I come out of the water, my camera's wet. Which is kind of cool. Ah! You! There we go. Right. That was a strange encounter. I admit I may have drawn that out slightly because I was enjoying the Conan music, but... what can I say? You know, Riders of Steel was... was it Riders of Steel? I can't remember. I think it was, yeah. Was playing. I had my Conan axe. I am but human. What do we got then? Worn fur, including a worn fur helmet, which I might well take. You know what? I think I'm going to take a lot of this. We need everything we can get at this point, really, for selling. No way. That weighs 37. All right, we'll take it for now. Helmet. Oh gosh, it does look silly, doesn't it? But I don't know. I wouldn't mind it so much if it wasn't a war fern helmet that looks like it's, you know, been stuck up a cow's arse. Got to be quite frank with you guys. Let's go back in here and... Well, can we drag you to the shore before we loot you? That would make kind of more sense. Or is that going to prove to be like a really tedious, stupid thing? I don't know. No, we seem to be doing okay. Right, come on, you. Let's drag you to the shore where we can loot you properly. Oh, God. Come on. Right, that'll have to do. Now, there was a slaughterfish. But he had a weapon. Where's that weapon gone? Wow, look at that. And you've got the ripples of the water on the seabed, and there we go. I've got to say, the water graphics from Oblivion Reloaded are actually quite impressive. I'm impressed officially by this. I didn't really want to add any of the crazy ENB lighting effects and stuff, because I kind of felt fairly, you know, satisfied with the way the game looks right now. But the water's a big improvement, I will give it that. Just the ripples and stuff on the surface as well in general, it just looks way better. The reflections and whatnot. Anyway. Our odyssey continues. Oh, hello. Ah, this must be their camp. Something's attacking. Ah, hello. Oh, we missed somehow. Oof. Time block didn't quite cut it there. Oh, she dodged. Ah, yeah. No, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. There we go. Oof. Hey! There we go. Whew. That was slightly stressful. One first shield. Bah! I cannot. Alright then. Now. Broken item. Yeah. I hasten to point out we don't really have much in the way of things like healing potions and stuff right now, so we need to be cautious in our adventuring. Sinkhole Cave. Alright then, well. Let us proceed within.